Our MomLinks theme for May is reflecting the light of virtue. So for our family lobby activity, we thought it would be kind of fun to do lanterns reflecting the light. So we have 3 different lanterns that kids, no matter what age they are, can do. We have paper lanterns, we have glass jar lanterns, and tin can lanterns. And so I'm going to show you how to make each one. So the first lantern is a paper lantern. Really simple project, really fun for the kids. So I'm just taking an 8.5 by 11 regular sheet of paper. It's cardstock, so it's the heavier paper, and you can get this in office supply store, Walmart, just about anywhere. And it comes in multiple colors. And I'm just going to cut off the end here, about a 1/2 inch off the end, and then you're going to fold it long ways, and just going to take it and cut almost all the way to the end, about 1/2 inch cuts all the way down. And then you open it up and you're going to fold it together like this. Use your hands inside to get it straight. Just going to take a stapler, staple that end, and then staple the other end. And then we take the piece that we cut off for the handle and put it on the inside there. Another staple. And then on the other side. And you've got a really cool paper lantern. And you can make them in all different colors, and when you get done you can embellish them with stickers or craft paper. And I just take the paper that we already used. I have extra pieces of paper here, and you can take the fancy scissors and just cut out some scallops. And they have the stamps as well, that you can punch out stamps of paper hearts or all kinds of different designs. But again, you can also just simply use stickers. You can use just regular stick glue, and you can make them kind of cute on the bottom here, and whatever designs you want. These are really cute when you get them done, because you can do them in multiple different colors, and they're great hanging them in the room. Great craft, easy to do, and the kids can have as much fun with it as they want. Next we have the glass jar lanterns, and these are really good for little hands, preschoolers, and sometimes the paper lanterns are a little bit challenging for them. It's a pretty simple project, but this is something where they can, glue and paper and just have lots of fun. So you can do different size jars. These are the little jelly jars. This is just a reused, I love this, Classico spaghetti sauce, because you can peel off the paper and it's got a screw-on lid, which is great. So just whatever jars you have and whatever you want to use. And then I just have a bunch of scrap paper that we've had from whatever birthdays or whatever, and this is tissue paper, just regular tissue paper. And all you don't even have to cut this. That's what's cool. You just take it and you tear it in pieces, and little kids love to do this. I have a little 2-year-old granddaughter, and her favorite thing is tearing things. The only thing is you'll have to make sure that they don't tear them too small, because she loves to tear things in tiny, tiny little pieces. So I've got some pink and some green and just different colors here. And once you get the paper torn, you just put it in a pile and let the kids pick it as they want. So I've taken just a regular 4-ounce bottle of glue, and if you have a lot of kids you might want to do an 8-ounce bottle, and then you just dump the 8-ounce bottle of glue into a bowl, and then you fill the bottle halfway with water, shake it up so it gets nice and mixed, dump it in, and then you're just going to stir it up. So you've got kind of a watered down glue mixture, and then you're just going to put the glue on the jar. And I do like a half at a time, so the kids are just doing half because the glue tends to kind of dry quickly and you want to make sure it sticks. And then you just stick the paper on. Really, really easy. It's like a simple decoupage. And then you can actually use it like decoupage and go right over it and then put the next piece on. And you just keep going until the entire jar is covered. So here's one I did in white. And just to make it fun, because you can make these as simple, colorful, or fancy as you want. So I just thought I'd make one that's a little fancy. And everybody loves a little glitter, right? So this is just some, I think they call it fairy dust glitter. It's a very fine glitter, and I get this at Hobby Lobby. Michael's probably has it too, or any craft store. But make sure you get the fine glitter. And when you put some fairy lights in here, that's just gonna light up really pretty. And then I can always embellish it later. You wanna make sure that you get the corners down solid, because when it dries, it'll stick out and be kind of thick, and then it won't stand straight. So you just wanna make sure that you do that. So just a little bit of glitter, and I'm just gonna let those dry. Okay, so now that our lights are dry, our jars are dry, you can do embellishing, you can put candles in. So I just like to use the tea lights because they're inexpensive and little kids can use them and they can leave with a finished project. So this is just really simple. You just put the tea light inside, lights up in there, and I just put a little ribbon around the outside just to give it a little bit of embellishment. And then I just take the ribbon and do a double knot, and that keeps the ribbon from coming out of the jar lid. And so you put the lid on first, just kind of pull it till the knot comes up, and then you're going to take the actual ring and put it over, so the ribbon's going to go inside the ring, and then you just screw that on. You have a light. Another thing you can do is fairy lights, and I don't know if you're familiar with fairy lights, but they're really cute, and you can get them at Amazon. They come like this, and I got a lot of them. I think I got like 15 for like, I don't know, $7 or something. And they all come together and they're packaged in these little bags. And when you open them, because there's several of them, you want to make sure and keep them separate because they get tangled really, really easy. So what I do is when I'm done using them, I just take each individual light. It looks just like this, and I put it in a zipper bag, or I wrap it up in tissue paper, and then I can put them all in the same box when I'm storing them. And you just turn on the fairy light and put it inside the jar there. And then you put the ribbon in, just like with the other one. You've got the knots in there to keep it from coming out. Put the ribbon inside the ring. Turn it on there. And what's really cool about fairy lights is they're LEDs, and so they're really bright. But, you know, because this one I did with glitter, and so it's got the glitter effect that it's harder to see when it's not dark, but it looks really cool. And the kids will love it. And then you can put ribbon around it and make it, you know, as fancy or as simple as you want. So they come in, they start the project, and they finish the project, and it's really easy. The last project is tin can candle. And all you do is you just take a regular soup can or whatever size can you want, fill it up with water, put it in the freezer so that it's nice and solid and frozen. Now you can take a permanent marker and you can draw a shape on, or put a piece of paper down and mark out what it is that you want to design. I just like to do random holes because I think it looks cool. And this is something older kids can do. And you just pound right through, and because the ice is in there, it gives it the solid, you know, space that it needs to be able to go through. Definitely something that you want the older kids to do. Little kids are going to smash their hands. But I would say, you know, I don't know, 6, 7 years old probably could do this project pretty easily. And older kids like to do it too. So, and then once you have all the holes in that you want, then you just take the ice out, wash out the can, dry it, and then you can spray paint it or put ribbon on it or however you want to make it fancy. And you can put real candles inside, or you can use the tea lights like we did. So those are our projects for activity days and Mom Links for the month. And I hope you have as much fun doing them as we did, right, Abby? Yeah.